Imagine this: Donald Trump and Sean "Diddy" Combs, two giants from very different worlds, once had a friendship that many didn't expect. But that bond has since shattered. And now, with Diddy facing some of the most serious criminal charges in Manhattan, speculation is swirling. Could Trump actually step in and pardon the music mogul? This isn't just a wild rumor. The president himself recently addressed the buzz, and what he said might surprise you. Sean "Diddy" Combs, a name synonymous with music and business success, now finds himself at the center of a high-stakes criminal trial in Manhattan. The charges against him are serious: sex trafficking, racketeering, and assault, to name a few. These allegations have shocked fans and industry insiders alike, casting a shadow over the mogul's empire. Over the past few weeks, the courtroom has been filled with intense testimonies, from ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura to famous rappers like Kid Cudi, former employees, and even escorts connected to the case. Despite the gravity of the accusations, Diddy has pleaded not guilty on all counts, setting the stage for a dramatic legal battle that could change everything for the star. In a surprising turn, former President Donald Trump weighed in on the buzz surrounding Diddy's trial and the rumors about a possible pardon. Speaking at a White House briefing, Trump admitted he hadn't spoken to Diddy in years but acknowledged their past friendship, saying, "He used to really like me a lot." While Trump hasn't been closely following the case, he said he would consider a pardon if the facts showed mistreatment, regardless of their current relationship. Trump's comments highlight the complicated intersection of celebrity, politics, and the justice system, especially as speculation swirls about whether Diddy could join a list of high-profile figures recently granted clemency. But, as Trump noted, no formal request for a pardon has come his way yet. President Donald Trump has recently issued a series of high-profile pardons that have drawn significant attention. These clemency decisions have sparked debate over their motivations and implications. Notably, Trump granted pardons to reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, who were convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. The couple, known for their show, Chrisley Knows Best, had been sentenced to 12 and 7 years in prison, respectively. Trump described their treatment as pretty harsh and expressed concerns about their convictions, leading to their pardons. Additionally, former Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich, who was convicted of corruption charges, received a full pardon. Blagojevich had been serving a 14-year sentence before his release. These actions are part of a broader pattern of clemency decisions by Trump, including pardons for individuals involved in the January 6th Capitol riot and other controversial figures. Critics argue that these decisions reflect a politicized approach to justice, favoring allies and supporters. The federal trial of Sean "Diddy" Combs, charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and related offenses, has entered its third week in Manhattan federal court. Combs, who has pleaded not guilty, faces potential life imprisonment if convicted. Key testimonies have emerged from former associates and employees. A former personal assistant, testifying under the pseudonym Mia, accused Combs of repeated sexual assault and physical abuse during her employment from 2009 to 2017. She described incidents of rape and violence, including being terrified by a phone call from Combs years after her departure. Defense attorneys have challenged her credibility, citing past social media posts praising Combs' celebrity stylist Deontay Nash testified about witnessing Combs assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, and overhearing threats against rapper Kid Cudi. Nash described a violent incident where Combs allegedly beat Ventura until she bled. Despite efforts from Nash and others to intervene, rapper Kid Cudi also took the stand, recounting a firebombing incident in 2012 that destroyed his Porsche. He testified that Combs was involved in the attack, which prosecutors argue was a retaliatory act stemming from a romantic relationship between Cudi and Ventura. The prosecution has presented evidence of a pattern of abusive behavior, including drug use, bribery, and intimidation, to support the racketeering charge. However, the defense contends that these actions were part of consensual relationships and do not constitute organized criminal activity. As the trial progresses, more witnesses are expected to testify, and the defense is preparing to present its case. The proceedings continue to captivate public attention, highlighting the complexities of celebrity, power, and accountability. As the trial of Sean "Diddy" Combs unfolds, speculation intensifies regarding a potential presidential pardon. President Donald Trump recently addressed the possibility, stating he hasn't been formally approached but would certainly look at the facts if he believed someone was mistreated, regardless of personal relationships. While no official request has been made, Trump's acknowledgement that people are thinking about it suggests that discussions are ongoing behind the scenes. This has led to increased public and media interest in the case and the potential for political intervention. The trial continues to captivate audiences, with new testimonies and evidence emerging regularly. As the proceedings advance, the question remains: will the legal system hold Combs accountable, or will political considerations influence the outcome?